Okay, so today we're going to go through one of our spelling focuses this week, which is looking into the etymology of the word uni and where does it come from? U-N-I, uni. Now, before I start, let me just say before I start that this is the first year that I've ever gone into structured word inquiries where we've dived deeply into the etymology of words. So if I do make some mistakes or if I do not seem like I've 100% got my head around this, I'm still working on it, but I'm giving it a go anyway. I have been reluctant to give these a go, but I've decided that I'm going to just do it, and if it doesn't work out, then I'm just going to learn something from it. So, the word uni. Where does it come from? What does it mean? When I quickly checked through my online etymology dictionary website, the word uni came up and meant word forming element meaning having one only, from the Latin uni, combining form of unus, which means one. So, great. I can go back now and know that the history of my word here is a Latin word which means one. Means one. Great. So I'm hoping that these words over here that we've got here will somehow have some relation to the word one. Over here we have universe, unicycle, united, uniform, unicorn, unique, unify, unite, unison, and unitard. Just because you'll see a word that has a U, an N, and an I in it, they don't all mean one. Because the second question which comes up the top, which is not necessarily what is the meaning of uni, which we've already gone through, but the second one, how are words built? It's really, really, really important when we're talking about structured word inquiry that we look into how a word is built. If we had some words up here like punish, you can still see that they've got a U, an N, and an I in it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's got anything to do with the word one, because punish might actually be from built differently, like pun and ish, or tuning would be the together of the words tune plus ing would be tuning. Like uninvited would actually be, instead of uni, it would be un plus in plus vite plus ed. Uninvited. That is how the word uninvited is built. But these words, universe, unicycle, and so on, are not necessarily built like that. So I'm hoping when we go through some of these words, we'll actually see that they do actually all have something in common. Let's look at the word unison. The unison word was one of the ones that came up here, and it says notes having the same pitch as one another. So we're getting, and I had uni means one, and we look at the etymology of the word sun. Sun comes from a Latin word, sonus, which means sound. So if we put that together, unison means one sound. Now, that's actually quite accurate because the actual meaning of the word unison is when people are singing in the same pitch. If they're singing in unison, then they're all singing at the same exact pitch. So one sound, those etymology works perfectly, actually. They do work really well. So unison, where's unison? Here, unison would basically be one plus sound. Perfect. What about unitard? Okay, now I've heard of a leotard for dancers, but I've never heard of a unitard. So I wonder if that's got anything to do with it. So unitard, type that in here. Unitard means one, ending in leotard. So a leotard, so it's basically, a leotard is basically an outfit. So a unitard would be basically like an outfit that looks like a leotard, but it all comes in one piece. So perfect. It means one, and the unitard part is there. What about, let's take unique. If I type in unique, unique comes from the word uni, meaning one, and from the other word meaning just basically that, one of its kind. So when you're saying you're unique, you're alone of its kind. That's quite a nice way of saying it. Alone of its kind. You're one of a kind. You're very unique. So there you go. That would be relating to that. It doesn't look very good there. Unite. Let's have a look and see if we get them before we even had a look. Unify. If you're going to unify a country, or unify a group, you're going to bring them together as one. Same as unite. You've united the country, you're bringing them together as one big group. Like the United States. They were all separate states, and they all united together to become one country. A unicorn. Let's type that one in. Unicorn. Unicorn. Uni means one, and corn comes from corner's horn, which means cur, which means horn or head. So it basically just means one horn or one head. Uniform. Let's type that one in. Uniform. Uniform. Okay, when I type in uniform, uni means one, and form comes from the word. It says to see form, so let's click on what that says. And form says image, appearance. Please. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Let's think about that. Uniform. If you're wearing a uniform, it means one appearance. So everyone's got the same appearance. They're all wearing one thing. A uniform, one appearance, one image. They're all looking the same. A unicycle. Well, it's like a bicycle, isn't it? A unicycle. Unicycle comes from the word uni, and cycle from bicycle. So basically it's just a bicycle with one wheel. And universe is everything one, and then all of it, the entirety of it together, so it's universe there. So hopefully now you've understood the prefix of the word universe, but that doesn't mean these are going to be your spelling words, because these are quite easy. We're going to build some big words together to actually make it a bit more difficult. So instead of having uniform, uni plus form plus ity, uniformity might be one of your words this week. So we're going to try to build some words on top of that to see if we can actually make it a bit more complex than just the basic build up of a word. Uniformity, or we might have unique plus, unique plus ly, as in uniquely, or there might be some more difficult. So universe, we haven't gone through university, have we? University, or I'm sure we've unification. That would be a good one. Unification. So if you're unifying someone, the process would be a process of unification. We go through that. So we're going to try to not just take these base words here, we're going to add some extra things on to build at the suffix level, and they will be some of your words that you'll have this week in your etymology section of your spelling list. I hope that's helped today. Next week we're going to go through some other different things, but I hope that I've given you some insight into the word uni and how that word actually affects every single word that you would find that has the word uni in it. Alright, thanks for watching.